This content is for those genuinely interested in men's rights. It covers complex, controversial topics that may not suit a general audience. If you're not part of the men's rights community, this video isn't for you, so feel free to tune out now. I'm Conrad Riker, a writer and advocate for fairness, dignity, and respect for men. This movement isn't about division, but addressing systemic injustices in divorce, family law, and societal expectations. Inspired by hard-working men unfairly stripped of their rights, I write for balance and justice. Together, we can change the narrative. Please like and subscribe if you appreciate this video, as it will help get the word out to those who need it. Thank you. Please relax and enjoy. This is an excerpt from $1 Trillion A.G.I. How One Man Can Build the Ultimate Business. $1 Trillion A.G.I. How One Man Can Build the Ultimate Business is an ebook available in all good stores. This book is for men who are tired of being told to shrink themselves to fit into a world that demands more from them than it gives back. It's for men who see the cracks in the system, the hollow promises of equality, the endless push for vulnerability, the erosion of traditional roles, and want to build something better. If you're a man who feels trapped in a job that doesn't value your potential, or if you're sick of being told to be vulnerable while the world demands strength, this book is your roadmap to independence, power, and success in the age of artificial general intelligence. I wrote this book because I've lived it. I've been the guy stuck in a cubicle, grinding away for a paycheck that barely covered the bills. I felt the frustration of being told to open up while simultaneously being judged for not being strong enough. I've seen the hypocrisy of a society that shames men for being too masculine while mocking them for not being masculine enough. And I've had enough. I decided to take control of my life, to stop waiting for permission to succeed, and to build something that would last. This book is the result of that journey. Here's the truth. The world is changing faster than ever, and if you don't adapt, you'll be left behind. Artificial general intelligence is not just a buzzword. It's a tool that can amplify your skills, boost your productivity, and help you build a one-man empire. But it's not enough to just use AI. You need to understand how to wield it effectively, how to lead in a world where traditional hierarchies are crumbling, and how to redefine masculinity in a way that aligns with modern challenges, not outdated stereotypes. This book is not for everyone. If you're content with mediocrity, if you're happy to let others dictate the terms of your life, then put this book down now. Go watch a movie, take up gardening, or do whatever it is that makes you feel comfortable. But if you're a man who wants more freedom, more power, more success, then this book is for you. It's for the man who's ready to take control of his destiny, to build a legacy that lasts, and to thrive in a world that's rapidly evolving. The insights in this book are not theoretical. They're practical, actionable, and based on real-world experience. I've spent years studying A.G.I, experimenting with its applications, and building systems that allow one man to do the work of an entire organization. I've made mistakes, learned hard lessons, and come out stronger on the other side. And now I'm sharing everything I've learned with you. This book will show you how to harness A.G.I, to amplify your skills, how to build a personal brand that commands respect, and how to master the art of self-reliance and leadership. It will teach you how to navigate the psychological challenges of rapid technological change, how to redefine masculinity in a way that empowers you, and how to build a legacy that lasts. The future belongs to those who act now. If you're ready to break free from mediocrity and take control of your destiny, then this book is your guide. But again, if you're not ready, if you're not willing to put in the work to face the challenges and to embrace the opportunities, then this book is not for you. The road ahead is not easy, but it's worth it. The choice is yours. With the introduction completed, we are jumping to an extract from the book. Benjamin Franklin once said, "An investment in knowledge pays the best interest." He wasn't just talking about money. Franklin's legacy wasn't built on wealth alone, but on the ideas, values, and systems he left behind. His autobiography, Poor Richard's Almanac, and his founding of institutions like the University of Pennsylvania weren't just acts of personal achievement. They were blueprints for future generations. Franklin understood something most people miss. Legacy isn't about what you accumulate. It's about what you pass on. And what you pass on isn't just money or property. It's knowledge, values, and a way of thinking. That's why, centuries later, we still study his life. His legacy isn't just a historical footnote. It's a living, breathing influence on how we approach education, innovation, and civic responsibility. Let me give you a modern example. I once met a man who, every Sunday, gathered his family for what he called Wisdom Hour. It wasn't a lecture or a sermon. It was a conversation. He'd share stories from his life, mistakes he'd made, lessons he'd learned, principles he lived by. His kids didn't just listen, they engaged. They asked questions, debated, and even challenged him. Over time, those sessions became a family tradition. His children grew up with a clear sense of who they were and what they stood for. Today, they're passing those same lessons to their own kids. That's the power of intentional knowledge transfer. It's not about control, it's about connection. It's about creating a chain of wisdom that outlives you. Here's the data to back it up. According to UNESCO, societies with strong traditions of intergenerational knowledge transfer experience faster economic growth, higher levels of social cohesion, and greater resilience in the face of crises. Families that prioritize values-based education are 3 times more likely to maintain their legacy across multiple generations. Think about that. It's not just about teaching your kids to be successful. It's about teaching them to be stewards of something bigger than themselves. That's how you build a legacy that lasts. Take the Gates Foundation as an example. Bill and Melinda Gates didn't just amass wealth. They created a system for sharing knowledge and values on a global scale. Their initiatives in education, health, and technology aren't just about solving problems, they're about empowering others to solve problems. That's the essence of the knowledge value chain. It's not enough to have knowledge, you have to share it. It's not enough to have values, you have to live them and teach them. When you do that, you create a self-sustaining cycle of growth and impact. Here's a practical framework I call the Legacy Continuum. Start by documenting your core values and the lessons you've learned. Write them down. Share them openly. Then, create opportunities for dialogue. Host regular family meetings or mentorship sessions. Encourage questions and debate. Finally, lead by example. Your actions will always speak louder than your words. If you value integrity, show what it looks like in your do-it-yourself life. If you value hard work, demonstrate it. This isn't about perfection, it's about consistency. Over time, these small, intentional acts compound into something extraordinary. Let me leave you with this. Legacy isn't a one-time event, it's a process. It's not about what you leave behind, it's about what you build into others. Whether it's through storytelling, education, or philanthropy, the key is to be intentional. The world doesn't need more wealth, it needs more wisdom. And that's something only you can provide. So start today. Share your knowledge. Live your values. Build a legacy that matters. Thank you for listening. Thank you for your interest in trillion-dollar A.G.I. How one man can build the ultimate business, available in all good bookstores. Please like and subscribe. Thank you and God bless.